Brown gave an exclusive interview to the uber leftist Toronto radio station Newstalk 1010. Let's have a listen for what was surely a hard-hitting interview.
Patrick Brown, mayor of Brampton, was in an arena when he was approached by a guy on camera. His name is David Menzies. I don't think he writes for The Sun anymore. He used to. Every year an annual column about how on Earth Day he was going to run a Hummer with the air conditioning on.
John Moore's a nice guy, folks, but I don't agree with him on virtually anything. And while John is entitled to his opinions, he's not entitled to his own facts. I've never written a column about running my Hummer with the AC on during Earth Day. First of all, Earth Day is in April, and you likely need the heat running in April, not the AC. Oh, and I don't own a Hummer. I think John is talking about me displaying Hollywood premiere-style lights during Earth Hour for 60 minutes, which occurs in March. Details, schmeetails. Please, let's hear some more.
So what was actually going on in here? Did this cameraman from the Rebel News catch you doing something you shouldn't have been doing?
No, first of all, the city of Brampton, like any city that was entered into Stage 2, has been renting ice since June 24th. And under Stage 3, it's actually full gameplay is allowed across the province. So I guess this media entity, and I don't even want to call them a media entity given their history, was not aware that Ontario's in Stage 3. You know, I wasn't able to play that day, but I do play hockey once a week. I'm going to get out and play with my buddies this week. But, you know, I think this group likes to stir the pot. Facts don't matter. They want to try to create a controversial video, and unfortunately, there are some out there that follow this group. And I can tell you, I've had a run-in with them for a long time. For the last 4 years, I haven't done any interviews with them, whether it was their support for the KKK rallies in the U.S., where they called them patriots, whether they challenged me when I supported Canada's or Ontario's updated sex education.
So Brown admits to playing hockey weekly, but not that day, even though his gear and equipment was there. Oh yeah, I forgot. He just dropped by the rink to inspect the Zamboni that day or something. And then there's those ad hominem attacks, like our support for KKK rallies. Gee, I really hope one of our newest Rebel staffers, Drea Humphrey, doesn't find out that we wear those white pointy hoods when we're not on the air. I mean, we'd hate to lose a talent like Drea. But wait, there's more.
To the video in the encounter, though, should you have been wearing a mask? Did they catch you not, breaking the mask rule?
So a normal media organization would check with bylaw to see whether that was included in our bylaw. The Brampton Guardian called the Brampton bylaw department, and they said for private rentals, you don't have to wear a mask. All indoor public settings, you have to wear a mask. So when I'm in an indoor public setting, I always wear a mask. But in private rentals, you're not required to. And so this organization didn't check with our mask bylaw.
Yeah, so the Brampton Guardian, they know how to do journalism, but we did reach out to Brampton Bylaw via our lawyer, someone who archived the bylaws before and after our encounter with Brown. As I previously mentioned, the bylaw website was changed after the video aired to make Brown's former illicit activity completely kosher. Wonder why the Guardian didn't report that.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.